Welcome to TinkerTalk.
Welcome to TinkerTalk.
Okay, so today we're going to dive deep into a theory about, well, World of Warcraft. And it's pretty bold.
Mm-hmm. Definitely raises some eyebrows.
We're talking about Illidan Stormridge. You know, the betrayer.
Right. Everyone knows Illidan.
The idea is, what if he comes back, but not as an enemy? What if he returns as, like, Azeroth's last true defender?
Okay, interesting. How?
Get this. By leading what's left of the Burning Legion.
Whoa.
Against the Titans themselves.
Against the Titans. Wow. Okay, that is audacious.
Right.
But, it's actually quite timely. It's not just some random fan idea floating around.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got the whole World Soul saga unfolding in World of Warcraft right now.
True.
And we know the Titans are set to return in the upcoming expansions. So our research suggests this theory, well, it taps into something very current, something potentially unfolding in the lore.
Okay, let's back up a bit then. For anyone who needs a quick recap on Illidan, he was defeated way back in the Burning Crusade, right?
Yeah, seemed like the end of his story then.
But then, bam, he comes back during the Legion expansion.
Right. The Illidari, his followers, and that Sargerite keystone were key. Our research shows they brought him back.
And he wasn't just back. He was stronger, more, I guess, focused, definitely determined.
Absolutely. Which leads us straight to that huge moment at the end of Legion.
Ah, yes. His big decision.
His decision to stay behind on the seat of the Pantheon. To basically be Sargeras' jailer forever.
A massive sacrifice. Or so it seems.
Exactly. And here's where the theory really kicks in. What if? What if Sargeras isn't jailed anymore? Or maybe the Titans are starting to see things his way. Not, the whole planet-destroying rampage, but his core reasoning about the Void threat. What if they're aligning?
Huh. That's a twist. A critical one for this whole idea.
Definitely something to think about.
And it fits with the bigger picture, doesn't it? The whole cosmic conflict is really heating up.
Oh, absolutely. Look at the War Within expansion coming up.
Mm.
It's taking players deep underground on Azeroth.
Right, finding old Titan facilities, secrets.
Exactly. And then you've got the Midnight expansion, focusing on the Void, attacking the Sunwell directly.
So the pieces are moving. You can really see the cosmic forces making their plays. It's not subtle anymore.
Not at all. And the culmination, looking ahead, seems to be the last Titan expansion.
Yeah.
That's pitched as the moment the Titans actually return to Azeroth.
Okay, so they're back. What's the threat then? Why would Illidan need to fight them?
Well, that's the terrifying question, isn't it? What if the Titans show up and decide Azeroth, the world's soul, is just too dangerous? Too corrupted, maybe.
Like, too risky to let it awaken?
Precisely. Or worse, what if they decide it needs to be contained, neutralized, for the sake of cosmic order?
Oh.
How do you think Illidan would react to that?
Yeah, that's the core of it, isn't it? Because Illidan, his loyalty, it's never been to the Titans or the Light or any grand cosmic plan. It's always been about Azeroth. Full stop.
Exactly. That's his constant. If you trace his whole history, he's the definition of an antihero.
Always has been.
He drank demon blood specifically to fight demons better. He betrayed allies, yeah, but always claimed it was to gain the power needed to win.
Necessary evils in his mind.
Right. He believed, maybe still believes, that victory against these huge threats demands getting your hands dirty, doing things others won't.
And he's definitely paid the price for it. Scorned by Tyrande, Malfurion, pretty much everyone at some point. But even with all that rejection, you never got the sense he'd actually turn on them. Or on Azeroth itself.
Never.
It feels like he fights because he genuinely thinks he's the only one willing to go far enough.
Yeah.
Not for praise, just because it has to be done. Does he regret the methods? Maybe. Does he think they were necessary? Almost certainly.
Yeah, it's a fascinating mindset. And it's so different from, say, the Path of the Light.
Yeah.
Turalian, characters like that.
Oh, completely different.
That path, with its strict rules, its belief in absolute purity, it's just too rigid for Illidan. Probably seems naive to him, maybe even blind.
So he walks his own path. Darker, maybe, but his own.
Always has, always will. Which brings us back to this Titan betrayal theory.
Right, let's play it out. Imagine the Titans return, and maybe they sort of agree with Sargeras' end goal.
Not the Burning Planets part.
No, not the methods, but the core idea. Stop world souls, like Azeroth, from being corrupted by the Void. Maybe they see it as the only way to preserve cosmic balance, a necessary evil on a cosmic scale.
Okay, so if they adopt that goal...
What's the immediate result for Azeroth?
Well, it's suddenly in danger. From the very beings meant to represent order.
Exactly, and in Illidan's eyes, anything that threatens Azeroth is the enemy. Period. Doesn't matter if they call themselves Titans or demons.
No gray areas there for him. Threat to Azeroth, enemy. Simple as that.
So what does he do? Based on everything we know about him, our research points to one thing. He breaks free. He leaves his post as jailer.
Makes sense. His duty shifts.
He'd see the Titans as betrayers. No better morally than the Legion they fought for eons.
Okay, so he's free. He sees the Titans as the new threat.
Then the big question. How does he fight back against beings of that power? And the theory proposes, what better army than the one he knows? The one whose power he already wields.
The Burning Legion's remnants.
He rallies them, takes command, reshapes them into his army. Something new.
Wow. So not for universal conquest, like Sargeras wanted.
No, that's the key distinction. This reshaped legion under Illidan, its purpose wouldn't be destruction, it would be purely defensive.
Defending Azeroth.
Defending Azeroth from cosmic forces trying to neutralize it. Illidan leading this twisted demonic army as Azeroth's shield against the Titans.
That's quite an image. Illidan's ultimate act of defiance, using the Legion to save the world from its supposed creators.
So let's just strip this down to the basics.
Okay, what do we know for sure about Illidan, or what's commonly understood?
He fought the Legion for millennia. He opposes them.
Right, that's the standard narrative.
But what has he actually done time and again?
Well, he took demonic power into himself.
Yep. He imprisoned the Legion's leader, Sargeras.
And he's fought the Void directly. He understands cosmic threats.
He consistently uses the power of the enemy against greater threats. That's his signature move.
So putting it all together, the outcome, or the potential outcome, is he might be the only one willing and perhaps able to stand against any cosmic power, Titan, Void, whatever, if they threaten Azeroth.
Regardless of the cost or who he has to ally with.
Precisely.
So here's the basic truth of the theory. If the Titans turn on Azeroth, if they decide it needs to be sacrificed for order,
Illidan won't stand by.
Not a chance. He'll rise. Not as anyone's servant, not as a jailer. He'll rise as a warlord.
Leading the Legion's remnants.
Leading him not to burn worlds, but to ensure Azeroth survives.
It's a really bold, really fascinating possibility. And honestly, given the way the World Soul Saga is being set up, the implications are just huge. We are definitely excited to see if anything like this plays out.
It definitely gives you a lot to think about, so let us know what you think. If it came down to it, would you follow Illidan? If he turned the Burning Legion into Azeroth's very last line of defense?
This has been TinkerTalk. Catch you next time.